makes his historic visit to the United States next week, he will be meeting with him. You've probably never heard of him, but he's a member of the Papal House. It's a story you'll only see here on Channel 11 tonight. Long Island reporter Rob Hoyle met up with this special man in Long Beach, where he dedicates his time to making changes around the globe.
Out for a walk with his wife, Gary Krupp looks like an ordinary guy. He lives in a modest home in a middle-class neighborhood. But what he does is extraordinary. He is perhaps one of the most influential lay people in the world when it comes to spreading religious tolerance.
This is Knight of St. Gregory. This is Knights Commander of St. Gregory. This is Knights Commander with a Silver Star.
In his papal uniform, Krupp will be meeting with Pope Benedict next week in Washington.
So when my wife and I first met John Paul II, first time was in 1989, we were a little nervous then. After that, when you meet them, they're so humble and regular. It's like you're meeting your grandfather. It's really, and Pope Benedict, as I mentioned, we know him since he's a cardinal.
25 years ago, as a consultant, Krupp was able to get an ailing hospital in Italy vital medical equipment it needed. For that, he was knighted by Pope John Paul II. From there, he decided to take his new title and make a difference in the world. Krupp and his wife Meredith, who are Jewish, founded Pave the Way Foundation, a non-secular, not-for-profit organization dedicated to ending the evil use of religion.
People are killed every day. There are suicide bombings and things, and people do it in the name of religion, and this is not permitted in any faith, Islam, Judaism, or Christianity.
Krupp has also been knighted by Pope Benedict and the Anglican Church. He acts as a liaison between religious leaders around the world.
How does the government deal with the religious extremists? You can only deal with it with religious rhetoric. You have to speak to them in the same terms in which they're justifying their acts. And that's what we do, that's the area that we work in.
Krupp encourages religious leaders to bridge gaps in tolerance by enhancing relations through cultural, technological, and intellectual gestures. It's something he says Pope Benedict firmly believes in and supports. In Long Beach, Rob Hoyle for the CW11 News at 10.
All right, 500,000 popular cars being recalled. Which ones and what the problem is?
Kids have been making works of art with them for